Welcome back, everybody, VeChain maximalist hodlers and traders. Today we're going to have a look on VeChain. Have a look. It's been trading in this ascending triangle, people, on the daily. We're looking on the daily chart. Okay, now another bullish indication right here. We crossed above the 50 EMA right now. If we close this daily candle above the resistance of this triangle, this will be amazingly bullish. All right, people. Also, this is a bullish pattern, ascending triangle. When we come to the resistance, test it a couple of times before breaking out of it, and the trend line, okay, you can see it come down, but it making a higher lows every time it come to the trend line. So it's making higher lows while grinding at the same resistance. So the price is squeezing on its way up, and we are now before a breakout. Now this could all be a fake out to the downside, but the percentage, the probabilities of ascending triangle to break bullish is around 60% and more than that. All right, so just keep it in mind. I love ascending triangle, so every time I see ascending triangle, I take the setup. For one reason, I take the trade, because this trade gives you an edge. If let's say you buy here, okay, I just scoop up some VET, okay, because I've noticed this ascending triangle right now. So basically, if you scoop up some VET, okay, right here, okay, let's look on the risk reward ratio. Now you can see our next resistance is right here. You can see where we flash a sky high here. You can see till 4673, okay, back in the days when we make like 40% gains, okay, in the beginning of April. So this is our next resistance right here. Obviously, we need to break this resistance. Now, we might get a rejection from this resistance as well. So if you look at this trade setup, you take the risk reward tool, okay? Let's say you buy here, right at the resistance, okay? Right at resistance. And you put your stop loss underneath the rising trend line, okay? Right here. You put your stop loss and you take the profit right here, okay? At resistance. So basically, you risking 6% loss if you put your stop loss right here, okay, underneath it. Let's say 7%, okay, let's be conservative, for making 15% loss. So this is more than 2-to-1 ratio, 1-to-2 ratio. Of course, if you would have bought somewhere around like closer to the trend line, let's say here, okay, and then put your stop loss above, it will give you risk reward ratio much better, okay, like 3% to make 20%. So this is like 5-to-1, okay, people. This is what we're looking for. But you know me, I like to jump the gun sometimes. I don't mind. I'm just trading a small amount, so I just scoop some VeChain right here just to be on that trade. Now I'm not gonna sell it, okay? I'm just gonna hodl it to see how it reacts. If I see it rejected, it get rejection right here and crash down, obviously I'm gonna stop myself out of the trade. So that's what I wanted to point out here, that we have a very good setup, okay? And this setup is the ascending triangle setup. It's amazing setup in my opinion. Obviously, we broke above the 50 EMA on the daily, the most reliable time frame, almost. So this is very, very important. All right, so VeChain is looking quite bullish, people, in my opinion. Now let's look on the 4-hour time frame. 1 second, you can see the triangle clearly right here. Let's remove the EMAs. You can see our target. This is our target. We got some serious resistance over here above our heads. So this is a very, very good setup. Now, if we can break above this triangle and close, I'm gonna look on the chart now. I'm gonna look on the chart how we close in the next 4-hour candle. It's gonna get closed, you can see, in 22 minutes on this video. If we're gonna close right here where we above the resistance, in my opinion, this is bullish, and I might add more, but I think I'm gonna stay with my position. And yes, also Bitcoin broke out. A lot of, Tezos broke out of the range. Link made higher high. Tezos made a higher high, So altcoins making higher highs. So eventually the money flows to all other altcoins, okay? So if VeChain is still didn't make a higher high and all the market made a higher high, it's very likely that it will make a higher high as well. Of course, There is a possibility that it will not, but we're looking on probabilities, and the probabilities are on our side, on the bullish side. Now, anyway, you know me, I'm a hodler of VeChain. I'm just gonna hodl it, and trade it on the way up. And I'm gonna keep update you when we're gonna break this is the critical area. As you can see right now, let's back on the daily. You can see the yellow line is a critical area. Once we break above it, you can see back here, 2019, we broke above it, bang, bull run. We broke above it right here, bull run confirmation. It was also holding our head on the bullish territories. So this will bring VeChain to the bullish territories like with an explosive move. If we're going to cross that yellow trend line, stays above it for a couple of weeks, this will be fantastic. Now this trend line sits on 00466. All right, so keep that number in your head, and if we can close above it for a couple of weeks and make it as a support, this is very, very bullish. Let's have a look on the Ichimoku cloud. Ichimoku resistance above our head. This is going to be challenging to break above it. Let's see what's going to happen. And the EMA, let's see the 200 EMA. You can see the 200 EMA is right now very close to this golden resistance, okay, this support, this resistance that we're talking about. So here we're going to have some serious rejection. I might take some profit on this area. Anyway, people, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you think about VeChain. What do you think it's going to do next? Where do you think it's going to go, people? What's your strategies? Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.